All right, everyone. Okay, mic check, mic check, mic check. So, let's just check everyone's okay. Wow, we've got over 400 people already. And, yeah, seems like people have responded. The people have responded! Yeah, so, oh, wow, okay, that suddenly went blank. Sweet. Yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to today's stream. It is the penultimate debrief. Dragon Ball Super episode 130. And, yeah, it was a big one. But next week, it'll be the end. It'll be the final Super debrief. But it might not have to be. I will be reminding on everyone that come April 1st, I will be going back to episode 1 of Super and doing my review of it because I never got around to doing it. So the first 26 episodes I will go back and review so I have a complete roster. Yeah, it seems like everyone's really happy. Yeah. Well, no, it isn't actually April Fool's because, you know, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. It's the last episode of Super the week before. So, yeah, that's the thing. There we go. And I saw a lot of people in the chat in advance. There will be spoilers in this chat, so you know, and I will be talking about spoilers. So do be aware of that before going any further. So I would almost want to save this for an archive, should you want to actually go and watch the episode prior to actually us talking about this. Yeah, let's just go and check. And usual people, if you want your question guaranteed to be answered because the chat goes by really quickly, you can leave a super chat or you can leave a tip right up there. Part of Patrol, I get it on this computer thing here, and we can actually, yeah, you can guarantee it to be answered because I've upped the slow mode to like 15 seconds instead of 20, so you guys can get your thing going much quicker. And I will do it to the best of my ability, reviewing the first 26 episodes, with no like impact or recollection. Rio has a guitar. I do read them. I see what you did there. But yeah. So episode 130, eh? I gotta admit, it went by really quickly. It was a very swift episode, despite being light on content. It was light on content, but what was there was really good caliber. It felt really polished, and the animation was just crazy. However, this must be said that there was a feeling that they really needed to do more. That I felt like this was not their ideal ending for Super. Like, if you think about it, a Super episode usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks to make it. So I think these last 3 episodes, so 129, 130, 131, was a reaction to the fact like, oh, dang, okay, we're ending. Let's try and wrap this up. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling. Robert White, thank you very much. Man, I'm kind of on the fence about 17 being alive because 1 has been really cool, but then it negates his sacrifice. Well, I think it was just a major gamble because he was just like, well, it looks like I'm not going to get that cruise. Oh, well, time to die, I suppose. But now, yeah, just I get that feeling that it's just one of those things with this. It's going to be very divisive, but seriously, I did not expect it, and it was. I am so jaded now that these days to see something like this, just so I can just go, what? You know, that's just like, I live for those days. Those days give me life. Velatala, thank you very much. Were you exposed to spoilers? Well, yeah. In this trade, you do get exposed to it. If so, did episode 130 still surprise you? Well, it did, because there were some things I didn't expect. Because, damn, from animation to soundtrack, that episode was fantastic. I absolutely agree. Breeze Dawling, thank you very much. How sad are you? There's only one more episode left. Well, I mean, I'm sad. I am sad and all, but I'm kind of glad it is ending, because otherwise it would have just been really, really disappointing. Super would have just carried on to flail around, try and survive, and it would have alienated the fans. People would not have cared about the movie, and Super would have just kind of faded away into obscurity. But I'm glad that they're actually going to decide to take a break and try and regain their composure. Mika Misaki, I did a video about that, and I think it's taking a break, but I think Super is ending for the time being. And my original video was me being quite optimistic and going, oh, Super's just going to take a break. I think they're going to take a pause and try and work on the movie. But a lot of people back then were deriding and like saying, oh, well, okay, this is for you. But MASAKO, the series is ending and basically you're getting it wrong. How dare you be optimistic on the internet, MASAKO? Unsubscribe. There you go. You guys get that one. Bradley Lepping, do you leave because of Jiren's aura in the statement? He's unlocked his dormant power. He has attained Ultra Instinct. I think he's probably attained something similar. I would definitely say. Robert White, also Jiren's powering up scene was pretty damn intimidating. That was. His shirt just exploded for no reason. I don't think that rarely happens and stuff. Manifestoka. Again, thank you very much, sir. Hey, MASAKO, you said that before Ultra Instinct could be achieved by anyone. Well, yes, in theory, it could be. It's not restricted to Saiyans. Wouldn't it be cool if maybe Ultra Instinct was somehow later used by individuals like Piccolo or Roshi, perhaps? Could you picture it? Maybe that could have been a fan art challenge. Well, technically it is, because the hashtag Migate no thingy is basically you go, well, what gets Ultra Instinct? It's up to you. It can be a character, it could be an object, it could be whatever you want it to be. Rio has a guitar, thank you very much. What would the TFS adaptation of the Ultra Instinct Goku be like? I don't know. I think, because Ultra Instinct Goku doesn't really say much. I think he'd probably just be like, really focused, or only would talk in, I don't know. I think that's open to interpretation. Treble and Bass, thank you very much. Straw Hat Muffin 321. Have you read the fan manga Dragon Ball Centuries? I have not, but I've had many people recommending to it, so I will get on it when I get a free moment. It's just lately, it's just been really, really hectic with the preparation for R&R and stuff like that, and fantastic news about that with that getting over 2,000. That's fantastic. That there's been that much support, and the people on the Patreon have seen some really cool stuff in development. So if you want to check it out, then you know where to go. Sig Josh, what if suppose Goku didn't deflect Jiren's attack at the stands? God reaction punished Jiren. Probably would have, but then again, they probably would have had the Grand Priest pause time. If they knew that Goku wasn't gonna like get there in time, then the Grand Priest would have just gone like, no, and then Jiren probably would have been disqualified. Austin James, MASAKO, what do you think could protect the Earth while Goku's away? Goten and Trunks or Yamcha and Yajirobe? Yamcha and Yajirobe, obviously. They are our saviors. They know how to protect the Earth. I mean, Yajirobe sliced a tail off a big monkey that one time, and Yamcha played a baseball game. Those are really important things, guys. They really are. No, you may think they're trivial, but they really are not. Breeze Darling. Here next is Goku and Oob spin-off. TFS quitting? No, definitely not. TFS is not quitting at all. We've got some major projects coming up. I've actually been lined up to edit a new project. So it's not just FF7 I'll be doing this year. I'll be doing another one involving Taka and Lani. Or at least editing the pilot. Peanut Butter and Jelly. When Jiren tried to kill Goku's friend, I was honestly surprised because no one tried to stop him. I think Jiren was basically just going like, I don't like losing. Bam! Alright, your friends can die. Your motivation is basically... Okay, what happened with Goku and Jiren was the whole, your overconfidence is your weakness, and your faith in your friends is yours. It was basically Luke Skywalker versus Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Treble and bass. Who do you think? What do you think about doing a what if Frieza train from birth video? That could be potentially good. But let me give you the schedule. So there's it's gonna. What if week starts tomorrow? What if week starts tomorrow with of course there's what if Bulma turned good part 6. There's what if Nappa turned good part 5, and a brand new story. And that one is what if Gine went to Earth with Goku. So yeah, that's been asked by many people, and yeah, so I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing it. I think I've got a good story. I think I've got a decent story with that one. Sick Josh, thank you very much. DBZ bridge after Cell Saga. Thoughts? Well, I'm not one of the writers, so that's just not up to me, I'm afraid. Robert White, they really got out of the way to make Jiren a bad guy this episode. They really did, because they basically was like, Dragon Ball needs a defined villain, or at least an antagonist that people can go like, boo, I don't like you! And they got the Jiren. And Jiren's not exactly the best, but he's all that we've got right now. Oh well. What can you do? Okay. See how things going. Okay, Ethan Brannon asked, do I like Attack on Titan? Yeah. The first 27 episodes was, they were good, but I don't know. I just run out of traction with that one, I'm afraid. I don't know. I think I just kind of got jaded. There was just so much oversaturation and stuff. It's just like, okay. Augustus Caesar, I have to do it in the voice. But Masako, how are you going to get market R&R? And will we see a topless Raditz? If not, unsubscribe. Well, if he gets to the Tournament of Power, then maybe. Market R&R. Well, there's not really much I can do, per se. The only merchandise I can really make is involving the R&R logo, the Raditz design, but not refer to him as Raditz, and then, of course, Ranch. Those 3 things I can make merch of. Shirts, posters, whatever. Go to conventions and stuff like that. Something like that. Nicholas Zoll. Though we are happy 17 lives, but do you think he should have stayed dead? Also, if they finally remembered Frieza existed. Well, they were going like, surprise everyone, Frieza's still alive! Yeah, we kind of figured that out, and all the previews that you've been giving us, it's just like, oh, great. Nice surprise there, guy. Yeah, just really weird. Pseudonym McFayname. Fake name or fake name. I like that. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, MASAKO, would you say Jiren's torn outfit complements his glorious space alien booty? Well, it does emphasize it, but not as much as not having it on at all. But that's Dragon Ball super late. But yeah. You can also do the fusions. Yeah, absolutely. There are fusions. I could basically hashtag fusion life. Ryguy922550, thank you very much, sir. Hey, MasakoX, sorry if this question's already been answered, but can you do please what if series a what if series featuring Universe 7 characters that didn't make the Tournament of Power? Boo, Yamcha, Cell, Future Trunks. Also a collection of your marketing video, please. Well, Classy Reviews is the guy who edited the But MASAKO videos, but he burnt out very quickly, so I'm giving a bit of time just to kind of recuperate, recharge his batteries and stuff like that, but he'll be back. I think he will do it. Just yeah, just go and pelt him with kudos. HTS Games, I think that was it. HTS Games. I'm the kid that gave you the Goku badge at ComCon. ComCon? Oh yes. I remember. I remember that one. Yeah, I keep all my paraphernalia in in storage containers. So that means I always make sure that they're kept safe. But thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Rio has a guitar. But MASAKO, I really can't say Jiren is a villain though. Maybe chaotic lawful to neutral lawful, depending on the day he's having. Unsubscribed. Yeah, no, he's not. He is absolutely not a villain. He's not a bad guy. He stands for his own code. He is a chaotic lawful, as in he believes strength is absolute. So that's why I say he's the closest approximation to what it is. Straw Hat Muffin, any thoughts on the Blue Water Double GT? I think we got it in the UK for a while. I think it was okay. I remember it being pretty decent. Like, but we had that one of those things where it just kept changing the actual tone of it. Like, it was the dub every 10, 15 episodes or something like that. So it would go from Blue Water to Funimation for some reason. Green Salt, thank you very much. I would love it if only Universe 6 was revived and the rest were permanently erased. Well, who's to say that might not happen in episode 131? I feel like if everyone was resurrected, then it would defeat the weight and purpose of this tournament. Thoughts? I mean, the most logical thing I think could happen that would appease everyone. So I think everyone... There's one universe left. Well, okay, 5. But the rest, everyone who died, erased, gets to live in Universe 7. So I think that means Goku can go, oh boy, I can go see Jiren anytime I want. And then Hit's just like, Goku, anytime I want. So it'd be basically one of those things. That means he can never escape. And of course, we gotta remember, ultimately, we needed to have that fight between Gohan Blanco and El Hermano. We needed to have that. That El Hermano guy. Austin James, thank you. I have to imagine Goku is all out of pocket bacon during this tournament. Well, yeah, he had his pockets blown off. It's like, he's definitely run through it. Cameron Heaton, Masako, here's a what if. What if Android 21 was canon and took Frieza's place in the Tournament of Power? Well, let's just say that I have plans for Android 21 in terms of what ifs, but not in the way that you might think. And for those asking about who Android 21 is, she is an android who is particularly thirsty based on the writing. So she's very lewd. She's definitely very lewd. She should definitely be she has to be an ecchi title, which is a shame, really. It was like, I don't know. I kind of get that feeling. I'm like that clip from Otto in The Simpsons. Go, sit down, you're ruining it for everybody. As in, like, that guy. I don't even need to make that gif. As in, like, a Dragon Ball fan and just Android 21 fans around just going, sit down, and stuff like that. Okay. Corey Bigelow, if you're in charge of creating a hypothetical arc to follow this one, where would you go from here? Universe 6 Sadala arc, of course. We need to have some Kaba and Vegeta character development. We need that to go somewhere. Pad Paracha, would you consider doing a what if Raditz turned good in the movies lightning round? I don't know. I think probably Raditz wouldn't... Oof, that's a good question. We need to kind of make that work. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. If we somehow get to the what if Raditz turn good into the GT arc. If we ever get there. Do you think Mary Marvelite? Oh yeah, Mary Marvelite, thank you very much. Do you think the Tournament of Power will actually end with Universe 7 winning due to having more fighters remaining after the time's up? Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that the whole I don't know, to beat Jiren you need to beat him on a technicality. He's just too powerful. Yeah, he might be slightly weakened because he's probably burnt through a lot of energy, but he can still probably take on Frieza in 17 because they've probably not got much energy themselves. Robert White, also I realised the other day that Goku's beaten anyone on his own since Frieza. He hasn't beaten anyone, no. That's very true. And Thugal, thanks. If Super did end now, how did it stack up to Z? A much more interesting story, like in terms of scope and potential. The animation sometimes can be very nice, but I don't know. you can't really quantify them. They come from different times. So you can't really compare the two, though, if you have to be really honest. Augustus Caesar, so your thoughts on Frieza? Will he betray Universe 7? Probably not. He can sense victory. I think he's really in the moment right now. And I think he's thinking, oh yes, I'm going to get what I want, and I get to be revived when everything's done. So I think probably that'll be the case. He really grew on me as an anti-hero teammate. I definitely think there'll be something more to him with that. Which had the better animation, 130 or 109, 110? That's a good question. I'd probably say in terms of like, I'd probably say 130. 130 because I think, because the first half of 109 was a little bit but then it picked up towards the end, and then 110. Very nice. I think in terms of consistency, it would go to 130. Definitely. Zach Rosenfeld, hey MASAKO, do you feel like the Tournament of Power arc may have overstayed its welcome a little bit? Yeah, it did. It did. But not that badly, I must admit. Because, like, 54 episodes? 54 episodes? There have been longer arcs than that. I think that's alright. Alright, since Sky Kid's going, but MASAKO, why aren't you dabbing in the live stream? There. Doing that. Since you asked. Michael Mellot, do you think you'd have Pilaf's gang in R&R? Oh, they are. Oh, they're in there. They actually show up quite a bit, and they're not kids yet, because that whole thing happened before the Resurrection F arc. So this is in the Boo saga. So this is back when they're adults still. Ollie Johnson, thank you very much. Hi MASAKO, what was your first exposure to the Dragon Ball name? Mine was a pinball advert that I'm unsure that I didn't dream up of. Cartoon Network in 2000. Seeing that ad on there was a very, very big turning point in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Elijah Ainsworth, yeah, the manga is continuing. So when the anime ends, there'll still be chapters to do in terms of the manga, definitely. What was my favorite episode of this arc? Probably the Roshi episode. That's probably one of my favorites. Just the fact that, oh my god, he actually had some development. Dr. Astro, thank you very much. Hi MASAKO, I'm really wondering what your theories on the What Next Dragon Ball arc will be about. Thank you. Well, I kind of get the feeling that in terms of a Dragon Ball arc, it's probably going to be a Universe 6 one, because we really need to spend some time there without Champa screaming his head off or something like that. Oh yeah, sorry, I got my thing mixed up with the Pilaf thing, but I'm probably gonna switch it. So I'm gonna have it in the moment that with all the what ifs that were going on and stuff. I'd probably say that they didn't become kids. They probably didn't become kids, or at least not in this point in the story. Episode 118 was pretty good. 119, that was terrible. Okay. But MASAKO, will Farmer with a Shotgun be in R&R? Ah, dang. So, he's not in a script yet, so maybe for season 2. Maybe for season 2. Gary Bannister, thank you very much, in Goku voice. Okay, I gotta turn my mic down for this one. Jiren! Jiren! You tried to kill my friends? That hits me in the feels. It hits me in the feels! There you go. There we go, that's cool. Ooh, guys. Since you guys are here, I've been doing some experimenting with actual R&R stuff. So basically, do you want to hear something cool? I've been practicing something that's going to happen in the pilot. It's a certain scream. You want to hear it? You guys want to hear it? Let me know. Okay, I'll answer questions in the meantime. Robert White, also, did you notice Goku's hair getting whiter as he tapped into more of you and eye power? Oh yeah, I didn't actually notice that. That's a very good point there. Gabriel Preto, Masako, do you think the Perfect Instinct Goku is definitely the strongest mortal? Say hi to Brazil. Bom dia, Brazil. I know it's good morning and stuff like that, but the spirit's there. Masako, do you think that I think it's probably the strongest a mortal could probably get. Yeah. Austin James. Oh, whoa. Okay. Austin James. Masako, is that Goku's Ultra Instinct sweat you're drinking? Yes. Or at least it was. It's Migate no Watery. Brother Malachi, lending my key to Dragon Ball R&R. By the way, love your choice for Vegeta. He was so evil standing in the short. Well, the voice will actually be a little higher up and stuff. But anyway, let's get this voice played. So it's like cuts. There you go. So, yeah, pretty much suffice to say. And Haverock's going, you couldn't resist. Of course I couldn't. Yeah, we get some Super Saiyan 3. I wrote that in. It's my own story. If we're not going to be getting to that anytime soon and stuff like that, okay. Oh, well, cool. Thanks very much. Again, Trev, it's practicing, really. So it's yeah. X is there saying, "Whoa, man, that's the same sound I make when I wake up in the morning." But no, it's just I learned something with Masako Nozawa's scream from episode 122. Just that kind of, kind of like just like start that thing up. It's like, oh, that sounds good. That sounds really nice. Super Saiyan 3 potential scream, but it's practice. I was working about certain filters, like certain audio filters, to really make it sound like a proper, theme. Just make it work. So it's all about experimentation. But that's just kind of like an idea. Elemental Hero Lewis, with Goku Master Ultra Instinct, how do you think Vegeta can catch up to Goku's power, or even be able to? I think what he'll do, he'll probably just protect what power he already has, because what Vegeta has now is his answer to Kaioken times 20 blue. That's his own answer to it. It's probably even stronger than that. Gabriel Preto, thanks. Any chance of you and DBZ Bridge coming to Brazil for like a Comic Con? It'd be really nice. Well, we would love to come to a convention. It just depends on whether you guys just talk to your local conventions, suggest us, and if we get an invitation, we will do our best to attend. That's how it all works. Okay. Shine Du Sunmu, talking about DB minus and Guinea's kindness. In terms of the what if, in terms of the actual what if and stuff, it's probably gonna be, I'm taking elements from both the BORDON special and the Dragon Ball minus. And I think I managed to make something good work. Oh, Harvey is insane about good screamers in Dragon Ball. That was actually a prerequisite in the audition slate for R&R. So I had to make sure that you would be comfortable and capable of screaming. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make the cut. you'd have to sashay away, I'm afraid. Okay. Dr. Random, if there was one moment in or one episode in Tournament Power that summed up the whole series, what would it be in your opinion? Oh, that's a good question. Probably the best moment for me was definitely Goku kind of doing a wheelie up Kefla's energy attack. That was pretty awesome. What exactly happened to Goku when he lost his UI form? Did blood suddenly gush out from his back? How do you explain this? Well, the thing is, though, this is the kids' show, but if you do it in negative space, it's artsy. It's artistic. It's not real blood. It's figurative. If it's figurative and it's not actual, then you can get away with it. And that was a very clever move on their part. So, yeah. I think now that I've actually had some time to look at it again, it's metaphorical, really. Otaku Flame, but MASAKO! I haven't heard anything about Parta making a cameo in R&R! Unsubscribe! I don't know. Parta's one of those things, I'd love to do more about him, but I have this guy who's doing a comic on him, but I've not heard from him in like 3 months. He's kind of gone off the radar. So unfortunately, that's on hold for the time being. Until I can actually get a hold of him and stuff, it's just gonna have to wait. Okay. Austin James, MasakoX, have you ever watched DBZ Sprite Bites? Oh yeah, back in the day. Back on Newgrounds in the early 2000s. That was my jam. I remember Ralph Sweeney, who did like really cool DBZ stick animations. Super Mandible Claw. Is it another 2 weeks until the ending? No. Next week. You only have to wait 1 week. Yeah, and Andrea Lodoff is true. If you blow up robots or slash them in part, or if they bleed oil, if they're robots, it's okay. If they're not people. Or if they bleed a different color. Soundgrinder asking a release date for Dragon Ball R&R. Sometime late April, maybe? But we haven't got like a steadfast date yet. So it's open to change. It's depending, this first episode is us trying to find our feet in terms of how fast we can actually turn an episode around, what we would feel comfortable doing. So we're just trying to experiment, see how these things go. Augustus Caesar again, I wonder, will you do a review and stream for the movie? Also, will you do streams for the old episode reviews? I will be. I'm going to go back and do the 6 episodes, 26 episodes. So that'll keep actually everyone going for the next 6 months. So that'll keep people going, and I need to do them anyway. And I will actually review them in the context of not having seen the episodes beyond them. Stream and review for the movie. If it comes out, if it's a worldwide release simultaneously, then maybe do a stream talking about it. But, you know, I want to, legally watch it and stuff. Matthew Williams, Dragon Ball R&R, for the most part, will be a manga dub with an opening and an ending. The opening being animated by Boko de Mondo. And that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. His stuff's really good. Like Dragon Ball Multiverse and stuff like that. That Flash animation, damn, that's good. And other things he does. Matthew Losito, do I think Dragon Ball Super will continue? Yes, but maybe in a slightly different guise. Perry Max asks, was all the universes be wished back? We really don't know. We really don't know what the wish is going to be. That Toei have been keeping that really secret, and good on them for doing so, because otherwise that could have been completely ruined and stuff. Austin James, MasakoX, are you ready for Infinity War? Oh, Avengers. Yeah, sure. I'd be down for that. Considering I've been looking forward for this for the last, 5 years or so. Yeah, definitely. Really looking forward to that one. I think I've watched every single Marvel movie. I don't think I don't remember missing one, that's for sure. Just check something. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm basically just, at the moment, I'm just getting my SD card because I'm going to be recording the first What If tomorrow. So, Monday, back to work, doing recording What Ifs for you lovely people. And by the way, so you know, Dragon Ball R&R, there will be there'll be a second podcast episode coming out on Tuesday. So, I'll be interviewing and talking with the guys who are... we're going to be talking to the voice of Ranch, Raditz, and Launch. So it'll be the Raditz family, da-da-da-da, like that. So that'll be cool. That was a really good interview to do. And then the next one will probably be Haverock, our co-writer, as well as our Goten and Chi-Chi, because then you get to talk to me as well. Oh, Martin's here. Little Creeper go, oh, did I win the tournament? Oh, yeah, absolutely. You won the tournament in our hearts. Absolutely. But yeah, it's one of my dreams now. My next goal is to, just try... I want to see how people can actually survive the great dearth of content. There'll be no Dragon Ball Super. I wonder how many channels will be able to evolve and adapt. And I really look forward to it. I really want to see how what people can do when Super's not around. I really wish everybody luck. It's going to be a wild blue yonder, wild orange and yellow yonder out there. So just take care of yourselves, guys. Hinnersill, thank you very much. Hey, MASAKO, auditioning for Dragon Ball R&R encouraged me to fulfill my dream of doing voice acting, and it's now one of my favourite hobbies. Oh, cool. That's great. Thanks for that. You're welcome. I'm glad you're having a good time. Do you have any tips for a 23-year-old newbie? Practice, keep on auditioning, experiment, try out voices. And curiously enough, whenever I get ill, my voice tends to get a bit stronger afterwards. I guess it's my voice gets a little Zenkai boost or something like that. And X is going, MASAKO, when is episode 23 of GX, the abridged series, coming out? I don't know, X. You get off your bum and tell everyone, because that's your stuff. By the way, Digital Hat Productions is the place where you can find Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged. Martin, Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series isn't dead. It's dead sexy with that leather underwear and leather shoes. Yes. Yes, that's the only kind of death that I actually really appreciate in the show, when it involves me and my very alluring figure and the way that I play card games. When you edit a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episodes, you kind of just get used to the actual voice. Just saying. Oh, right, guy. By the way, thank you very much. Do you think Vegeta will pursue any Ultra Instinct form, or do you think he will continue the trend of finding his own way to win with his blue evolution? I think he will try and perfect what he already has, but I think eventually he might end up with Ultra Instinct. I don't know. It depends. It depends, really. It depends on how things go. Aiden Koyanagi. You saw me comment on the WTF1 thing. F1 2018 predictions. I kind of want McLaren to do well. I really do. McLaren definitely. I want Alonso to do really well. Weird enough for you saying leather underwear sounds like it chafes. Well, little do you know actually that I'm the Pharaoh and I don't actually possess the body. That's poor little Yugi over there that has to deal with it. Well, in answer to your question, everyone, yes. Yes, indeed, it chafes. It was funny, Yugi. Gary Bannister again saying, the Dragon Ball and Hellsing, any new content anytime soon? Hellsing, that will be worked on later in the year. Hopefully we can get it out this year. Dragon Ball, that's not my field of expertise, I'm afraid. Austin James, I came up with a video game idea. I call it Dragon Ball Sports Fusions. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That'd be cool for the Dragon Ball Sports, especially a good time for the Olympics. Oh, Dragon Ball Z at the Olympic Games. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I saw a question there. Oh, what was it? Sonic's do a part 4 Kira voice. Okay, well it would just be a what a beautiful doing. There's there's no other place as pretty as this town. Tea! This feels like a picnic. True. And there you go. No, you asked for that a part 4 Kira voice. Oh, Mr. Paid question. Let me just make sure that I didn't do that. Okay. Keyblade Overlord, thank you very much. Yo, Masako, have you played DLC of Xenoverse 2 yet? If so, what do you think? I have not played DLC 6 yet. I've been really off my Xenoverse 2 game. I really need to pick up on that, I'm afraid. But, yeah. Thanks for that shout out, by the way. Thanks for calling me out on that. Got it. I got it, Keyblade. Don't worry, I got it. So, yeah. I will play more Xenoverse 2 eventually. Digital hat, Masako, how soft is that dressing gown? I would say probably an Akatsuki member would find it very comfortable. Basically, it have to be the Itachi test, which will be, oh my god, Sasuke, this is very comfortable. So yeah, there you go. King Bryant, have you seen the article about Funimation wanting Goku in Smash? No, but I'm aware of it, and no, I don't think it will happen, because I just don't think it will. Because the moment they do, that's when they give up. Hepsodge Davidson, would it have been better if number 17 didn't survive? Well, it really kind of depends. It depends on what kind of context you have, and yeah, how things go. I think with 17, that was a really big twist. There's only one more episode, but it's just cool that he might get to have that cruise after all. The cruise is still there. Manifest, new teaser for Broly and Vitus S fans. Excited for it. What are your thoughts on it? Well, inevitable, really. Do you still stand by what you said in Problem with Broly video? What a better origin and motivation? Yeah, no, definitely. If he had a better motivation, he would absolutely be more compelling. But he doesn't. He's just a marketing ploy, pretty much. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap things up now. So, basically, I'm seeing... Oh, Christopher Stoltz wrapped things up very nicely. Why didn't Zeno erase Jiren for trying to kill the bystanders when Thrust did the reverse and never get the chance? Well, I think it's because it all happened so quickly and the Omni Kings just were so engrossed in it and stuff. I think they probably just let it slide and stuff. And obviously, he didn't actually harm anyone. But yeah, I don't think the Zen is like Frost anyway. Keyblade Overlord, do you think the LA Angels are prominent Ultra Instinct? I don't think so. I just think that's just the way Angels look. And finally, Manifest say, hey Masako, which DB villains would you have wanted to be canon if integrated right? Cooler would have been pretty cool. Janemba was pretty fun. Turles, but we've had many Saiyans with that. I'd probably have to say Cooler. Cooler would have been really interesting to see that happen. Do you think, Guy, do you think episode 130 gave a bit more character development for Jiren and Goku with their flashbacks? I like that thing at the end that Jiren hesitated, that he actually had some integrity, and that he actually realized, what am I about to do? Is it just? Is it the right thing to do? Just having that moment was like, okay, alright, you're better. Really better. Okay, let me just, Green Salt. Oh, there you go. Sorry, it went by really quickly. I shall get to your question, of course. Green Salt. Not sure if you've already done a video on it, but what if Gohan never stopped training and focused all of his free time on becoming stronger? I've dabbled about it in some what ifs and stuff, but I feel like, I definitely feel like it's something that, I think if Gohan had the right mentality to do it, and I think in my what if Nappa turned good video, Gohan, we do explore that. And it has some really interesting results, which we will see next week. And finally, Christopher Salt says, no question, just wanted to donate and support. Well, Thank you very much, man. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up now, and thank you very much, guys, for your contributions, as well as your time, and tune in tomorrow for the beginning of What If Week for March. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for just, sticking by me, sticking the course, and we will be having some more fun to come. But anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and until next time, guys, catch you later, and have a good night.